just Shulk moving around, and I was like, that does not look fun.
I'm best friends with the Shulk player, so I've only been getting texts and videos for the last 6 months.
Oh, oh boy. Alright, so we have Ken versus Meta Knight.
HoodieTar versus Wilhell.
I hope this is my check.
If it's not, hope Wilhell's a homie. Oh, Wilhell is not the homie. We're gonna play this out. All right.
Oh, this is not.
This is not a bow, dude. We're going
Well,
in.
An unfortunate beginning to our match here between HoodieTar and Wilhell with the SD by Ken, who really can't afford to do that against a Meta Knight.
Don't know too much about either of the characters, honestly.
Well, assuming what we do know from previous iterations, and that I haven't heard anything about drastic Meta Knight changes, you just don't want to be down the stock, like a clean stock from a Meta Knight.
Absolutely.
Because I was I was basing my inference on like a Meta Knight Ryu matchup.
Yep.
Ryu.
That's basically what this is.
Yeah.
Ken has the multi hits there that can do maybe a bit more damage, but there's not much else different.
The feet instead of the hand. Use more feet.
That's true. That's
about
true.
it.
Don't really know how much different the percents are in terms of hits and moves there.
And alter knockback and things like that. But well now
The
he's
up
down
hit. There you go.
a clean stock.
But coming back
There's a
slowly
reason.
but surely.
I let that statement hang for a second on purpose because I wasn't sure where we were gonna end up when the dust settled. About a minute and a half in, Ken on his last legs at 50%. So at this point, it would just be wise for him to perhaps collect some data, read some habits, learn some things about his opponent.
Download it a bit, you know.
Yeah.
That is.
A comeback could happen. I mean, anything can happen at this stage where there is no meta. This is the Wild West.
CMB playing earlier.
It's the Wild West of Smultimate. And
Going for that side B.
Well,
Able to punish it.
if he's making it work right now.
You see Wilhell going for a lot of these same moves. I want to see if HoodieTar's gonna be able to adapt to it. Going for a lot of jabs to the down Bs, the side Bs.
Slowly, but he's inching his way back in. It's a war of attrition on his part.
Almost taking a full stock, only taking about 10 damage.
He just
That
has to- he
might
really
be
has to
it.
be wary of trades. Well,
Shoryuken, perhaps?
there's that. Okay. Now keep in mind, in the previous iteration of this game, this would almost be favorable for him because of the impact and the frightening nature of rage.
Yeah, what does Rage do for Ken here?
In this game, not as much as you would think.
Yeah, I remember it was turned down quite a bit.
Yeah, Rage underwent significant nerfs. So I mean, he's just gonna have to outplay him.
It's possible. Reading Wilhell's habits, he might be able to take it back.
I mean, with the kinds of different approaches that Wilhell's going for, he really would just be well off using a shield button more.
And there you go, HoodieTar off the stage.
Let's see what he does in game 2. He could very well make adjustments, but when Meta Knight gets into those habits, he's just throwing out like his longer moves a lot. So if he just shields, it gives him ample time to both counter while he's still in his end lag and whatnot, as well as because they're multi-hit, he has more time to think about what he's going to do after the situation based on where the situation ends up.
Interesting.
So it's
The switch.
But he
to
just swapped
Roy.
characters altogether, so forget everything I just said.
Unless we get a game 3 and he switches back.
I think he's going to try to schmoove on him.
Perhaps. Oh, not shielding
He
that
needs
side
to
B.
shield, man.
Those side Bs are deadly.
Yeah, and well, it's just he's getting so much mileage out of them for no real reason. They should be punished.
Straight and doing a lot of this super unsafe stuff straight and neutral.
Yeah.
Wilhell's really going for it.
Just squabbing. Ooh.
Also, respect the tag Thought Slayer.
Goodbye. I mean.
that was that.
Yeah.
So kind of have a mirror situation. Oh, perhaps worse.
Well, I mean, I guess karma's evened out from game 1 now.
That's true, but with Wilhell this far behind, it might be harder for Meta Knight to bring it back than it was for Ken.
Yeah. Well, especially because now that he's got the lead, I mean, just the advantageous mentality. All he really has to do, he can just play defense if he wanted to. He could just prey on mistakes. And while he hasn't really particularly made too many mistakes, his habits haven't been too hard to read.
Mm.
So at that point, if you just sort of lame out and play defense, you're pretty safe. Because he really only has to win 2-3 trades here, if that.
And this might be one of them.
What, one strong hit, and that's it. Oh.
That forward smash could have done it. Going for the side B, saved Wilhell in that situation. The immediate counter. That's the perfect conclusion to reading all of Wilhell's. I don't even know. Reading everything that Wilhell had before.
Well,
that was the perfect conclusion to that.
More or less. It was well done. It's what he needed to do.
Habit was the word I was looking for, but it was nowhere in my brain.
Yeah, it happens. You know, everybody's been grinding. I'm sure we're all a little tired at this point. Everybody's got a bit of zombie syndrome going on because.
Oh, absolutely.
Life, labbing up this game.
People have been labbing 24/7.
And you know, when you get that excited about something, and can that alone, not even the labbing, you can try to go to bed and not fall asleep for like an hour.
Just thinking about the game.
Yeah.
It's definitely happened to me. Once or twice.
Been there, done that.
Sticking with Roy. Let's see if we have a clean game here. We can see how it plays out.
Dude, if he went off the.
It would have been atrocious, honestly.
He could have gone. I mean, he could have gone. Like he could have just landed on stage and ran off at him. Meta Knight definitely has that available to him, and Roy definitely does not want to be in that position.
Absolutely, with this limited up B there. Limited recovery in general.
Yeah, if there's anything I know about Fire Emblem characters, they do not like to recover. He's getting a lot of mileage out of that as well. HoodieTar is.
Here you go with the forward smash. Gonna take it.
Heavy hitter Roy in this game, and fast, very fast.
Absolutely.
But
so we see.
Go ahead.
Wilhell going for these jabs. I see that a lot with a bunch of these players, just running in, going for jabs, and it seems to work with how jabs send in this game. You get the combo, and then you just get the strong hit, and then that's that. Move on to the next interaction. And it seems to be working out a little bit. That might just be like day one, week one kind of stuff, where you can get away with jabs like that. Not necessarily sure how that'll play. Wow, getting the down B. Kill HoodieTar at about 114.
50% deficit roughly.
Definitely able to come back from this. 74, not too sure. It seems definitely with Roy's heavy hits.
When you're Meta Knight, it's not really a concern until you get into the area where it's like, all right, this next hit will kill me. Because Meta Knight can really kill somebody in 1 to 2 good strings. But Roy is
the upper's gonna
not
kill.
Here to play games.
Absolutely.
Very strong.
HoodieTar going
Very
to
good
ledge.
showing by HoodieTar whenever it comes down to him sharking as well. He's making a lot of very good offensive moves. His offense is shining through and covering up the holes he had in his defense for sure.
You can definitely see Wilhell going for a lot of these down Bs.
One more of those, and we'll be looking at GG. But let's see what Wilhell has in the meantime.
It seems like Wilhell's got a lot of habits that HoodieTar's definitely picking up on. If he wasn't last game, he definitely is now, and that's going to be the perfect conclusion to it.
That was his bane.
HoodieTar doing a great job of reading all the habits. Wilhell being
good games to both HoodieTar and Wilhell, with HoodieTar moving on in winners bracket.
Yes. Yep.
It was just something I read, so I wanted to